Welcome back to the Crown and College podcast presented to you by the CSPN. I'm one half of your host. Thank you for joining us for another week. I am Jeremy, aka Black Dante on Twitter, aka Still Confucius, aka we got a whole bunch of motherfuckers on this goddamn episode, so I ain't gonna do too many AKAs. And as usual, I'm joined by my friend and my co-host.
Hey, what's going on? It's your girl Jalen Ramsey. You tell me. You tell me.
All right. Okay. This this how we're starting off the damn. Okay. All right.
Why you won't be like that, huh?
You tell me.
It don't even gotta go down that way.
Uh,
Just mad because I was you just mad because I was in the pregame blocking you up. Is that what it is, huh?
Jalen Ramsey to the bullshit.
Y'all see what I put up with every week.
Yeah. Tell them that. Uh-huh. Yeah. What's the
Good,
name of the show is again?
good luck, everybody. Um, and we and we are joined by two very special guests who haven't been on here in a while. I'll let them introduce themselves.
It is your girl. They broke into my lawyer's office and took his personal files. Attorney-client privilege is dead, also known as the white people's president is having meltdowns by the minute. But I'm better known as London's mom. And yeah, I'm glad to be back.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And also,
What's up, y'all? It is Curtis, aka Trilificent. That was even better than the first time. Come on, lung capacity.
right, right. That was one of them nippy runs.
That was Mariah Carey right there.
Stop it.
You know, MC can hold the note when when her voice is not on
Hey,
vacation.
hey.
When she's in the right weight range.
Who?
Hey.
So yeah, Trilificent, and I am currently writing the Hankerson hand manual. So be on the lookout for that. I'll teach you how to scam. Yeah, and I'm happy to be here. You know, my lawyer said that it's okay for me to be here. I hope you guys
Get away with that $500,000. That is, I feel I need to go back and redo undergrad.
listen. I'm like, how do I work for the school?
How do I have the school work for me?
You want to talk about finesse?
Finesse.
That's not how you can help the school, but how the school can help you.
It damn sure ain't how you can help the school given current news.
The first F and FAFSA got to stand for finesse.
You got to.
Dripping in financial aid. Good luck, everybody.
Mm.
But we're joined by our friends Candace and Curtis. If y'all listen to this podcast, you should be listening to Ratchet Ramblers because y'all catch us every goddamn week talking about reality TV. And also you should be listening to Curtis's podcast, The Gay Side Stories, where the gay shit goes, and also the LBGTQIA stuff.
I mean, to be honest, the way I live my life, shit, it's damn near where the gay shit dies. Because I'd be like, fuck these niggas.
Well, men are trash is across.
Like, that's. I just really wish that I had gotten that cosmic choice with all of the information. I may have made a different choice. I might have taken the red pill instead.
I am a firm advocate for it's never too late for very obvious reasons, but
you are doing amazing, friend.
See, the thing about that is heterosexuality is trash.
So. Yeah, no. I wasn't saying no. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna shut up because this is not an advertisement. But let's pay some bills real quick. Again, we have.
Oh, go ahead, Bianca. Go ahead. Bianca get cut off? Is Bianca still with us? Am I still?
Oh, there I am, I think.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Hi, welcome back. It's me. Yeah, so let's pay some bills real quick. Again, you can find us at cspn.us. If you want to skip a step and go to cspn.us/sponsors, that will pull all of our current affiliates, Amazon, Buster Tees, Adam Eve Toys, Wink, the wine service, and a host of others. So there's something for everybody because this network is a little something for everybody. So head on over to that site, do some sponsoring. Hit us up on a timeline at CSPN Media, at Tall Bianca XO, which I might be changing soon. I might not. I don't know yet. And at Black_Dante. Friends, if y'all want to plug your ads, now's the time to do so.
Go visit the sponsors. One of my favorite is Blue Apron. So you won't have to reach a new low like me and sit up and eat your daughter's applesauce pouch with no shame. When you don't want to cook, you don't want to cook. But you can find me on Twitter at London and Mommy. Don't follow me if you're stupid, phobic, racist, classist, sexist, ugly.
Never forget.
You can't fight, but you talk loud. Pretty much, don't follow me. I got all the followers I want and need at the moment. I will let you know if a spot opens.
No hashtag team follow back going on in this dancery.
Team follow back. Is she still with us? I didn't know that was a thing.
You know, somebody brought that up
on Twitter this week, and it made me think about the team follow back days, which is hilarious because you would see those people with like 1,800 people they're following and like 300 that follow them. It's like your ratios are all fucked, buddy. Like, what do you mean team follow back? You're more like team follow like SOS.
Right.
Team help me. Team help me sing. Like, what is going on? What's happening? Talk to me. Tell me.
You tell me. You tell me.
All right.
Anywho, so first order of business, Cardi B released a CD Friday.
Yes, she did.
Yes.
And I'm calling it right now. That shit's a classic. Fuck it. I don't care.
That shit is jamming. Jam to the Ming.
I just pissed off everybody who is a fan of rap released between 1993 and 1998, and I don't give a fraction of a fuck.
You know, I was listening to our friends over at Single Simulcast, and they were actually talking about this. And you know, get off my lawn, Twitter. About as far as hip hop and rap goes, I was listening to them. They made a very salient point. It's like a lot of that stuff did not age as well and wasn't as good.
As they like to believe it is?
Yeah.
Hello.
Ooh, table shaking.
Let's do it.
Yeah, because, you know, it's one thing if some new stuff just isn't for you. That's fine. You know, it's okay. But to act like everything in the 90s and early 2000s is so much better than stuff today, it's a bit of revisionist history.
Not only that, but acting like everything that comes out today has to be to their impossible standards. Like, who made y'all the gatekeepers? Like,
you know,
like what you like, have your opinion, but also too, and as well, shut the fuck up. Like, shit.
I just want to say that Tupac's music aged horribly.
Agreed.
I don't know, because if you put on How Do You Want It, shout out to Tay.
There's a few in like California Love.
And some of his deeper cuts aged pretty well, I would say. But like a lot of the songs that like made radio play
stink.
On the Take It or Leave It, I can certainly leave it. Like, yes.
Same with Eminem. I can leave pretty much all of his music. When I hear it on the radio, I get kind of cringy. Like, ew.
Like I can listen to Stan because I know what he was trying to do there. I can listen to The Way I Am for the same reason. And yeah, that's about where it stops as far as like his singles go. He's got some deeper cuts on albums that were decent, or what have you. But
anything after that third album, I can leave.
I can't do Eminem, not in the current climate, because when he starts getting angsty and starts yelling, I just immediately
the white teen angst.
I think MAGA, so I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna have to leave that on the shelf. Thank you so much.
Which is wild because like Eminem's political stance has been very well known like through his entire career. Like he hated Bush, and like he made the little thing about hating Trump. And I mean, yes, he's got a lot of grimy, foul shit in between there. Granted, and no one would be wrong to criticize him based on that. But yeah, it's weird, like trying to like separate and keep into separate boxes and categorize. Like, yeah, on one hand, like you hate Trump and you hated Bush as much as we do, but you got all this other shit. And it's just like I can't walk all the way down the boardwalk with you, buddy. Sorry.
Nope. But Cardi B, yeah.
Cardi B, yes. Like I said, I'm already saying it, and I don't care. If you come at me in my mentions, I will embarrass you, and I will point it out to all my friends who have more followers than me so that they can embarrass you too.
What was interesting about that, though, is it seemed like the general consensus, which I don't know why the comparison had to be made, but it's already been made, of course. But the general consensus is that Cardi's debut is better than Nicki's. And so, the Barbs, they went and got they wigs and they pitchforks. And
I not to cut y'all, Chris, I'm going to say this real quick and then I'm going to shut up. And people can feel the way about it, but people talk a lot of shit about stans, and for good reason. But of the stans, in my opinion, Nicki stans are some of the worst, if not the worst, I have ever seen, in my opinion, because they are just fucking weird.
Yeah, because they make everything about Nicki. Like, say what you want about the Beehive. The Beehive usually don't sting unless somebody says something. Nicki stan, you could be like, now listen, I got up this morning and I took a glorious shit. And they'd be like, but you shit on Pink Friday, didn't you, bitch? And you'd be like, what the fuck?
Where does it come from? Hi, welcome.
What are you talking about?
That is so fucking accurate, Curtis. Yeah.
Fans be on some other shit. I'd be like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you who has worse stands than Nicki. Mary J. Blige.
Oh, the Here for Mary accounts. Yes.
Oh my God. Mary J. Blige stands used to come in and mentions like, die, fat, ugly bitch, die. And you could be like, all I said was her one song was better than her other song. They'd be like, all her songs is great, you dead, bitch. Like, whoa.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that account.
Yeah, boy, Here for Mary used to light people up. And I'm gonna tell you, I was here for it because I never said anything disparaging about Mary J. Blige, but I also had people who I followed who were like better at taking them down and riling them up even more. So I'm like, hey, as far as I'm concerned, yes, like let the Here for Mary accounts continue to flourish and be great and be extremely terrible and awesome because they entertain the hell out of me. So I was all for it personally.
Yeah, I feel like Mary J. Blige stands kind of deactivated for the most part.
Yeah, like I haven't seen a Here for Mary account in a really long time. But
oh, you know what it is? The Mary J. Blige stands had to die so that the Nicki stands could fly.
Oh my God! Can you? All right, that's been the Crown of College show, y'all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, you didn't lie. In fairness,
just kidding.
Wow.
But
that's how you do it.
Just kidding.
Anyway, one of my AKAs is gonna be Big and Head from now on because that shit is flames.
Yeah, we talked about it at length on Ratchet Ramblers, but yes, we are here for Cardi's debut, and may she continue to flourish. And I will also say this joke on here that Offset looks like Skeletor.
Mm-hmm.
that's about how I feel about it. That nigga does look like a scrap transformer, and you can fight me about it.
You know what the wild thing was? Like, I was so excited to hear the rest of the album that I actually skipped Bodak Yellow because, like, I've heard it. I've been hearing it since last summer, right? So,
right.
It was like I want to hear the other songs. I want to hear what else she got. Like, and yes, Bacon Head is an eternal fucking bop. I have something else to say about it.
I was actually mad at myself because
Project had in the chat on that remix. That's all I really need to be made known.
Yes, that would be good. I was mad at myself because I had the album playing earlier, and the first time I listened, I skipped. Well, actually, every time I listen, I skip Drip featuring the Migos, but this time it played, and I was like, "Fuck! I actually don't hate this song." God damn it!
Shit, no, I'll do you one better. That shit bangs in the car.
Like, fucking Migos, raggedy skinny bitches. Blouse wearing motherfuckers. God damn it, this shit bops.
And I don't remember who put that beat together, but that shit bangs in the car. I was not ready because I heard 10 for 10. I was like, all right, yeah, this is cool. All right, I'm jamming, got the windows down, I'm vibing. And then Drips came on. I was like, oh, gotta put the windows up. I need to keep that bass in my car, like 100%. So
yeah, definitely.
So speaking of Nicki, go ahead. Before I say it.
Also, I like YG on She Bad with his church shoe wearing ass.
I like that. So the only thing with that song is I wish that they had brought Cardi back in some capacity towards the end of the song, because after her second verse, it was like he took over the song, and I was like, Cardi, are you there? Cardi, can you hear me? Cardi, are you okay?
He must have got in his zone. So
he had to have
in his zone. They was like, fuck it, because I was like, I normally ain't no like big YG fan rapping. He kill hooks all the time. Rapping, I be like,
Yeah, I got a dosage limit on him. Same with Currency and a few other rappers, but like,
I don't know any of these new rappers. I was like, YG, what is that? Is that like a clothing brand?
That is the fuck Donald Trump gentleman.
Yeah, that's the fuck Trump nigga.
I don't know these people.
Called Fuck Donald Trump. But he wear church shoes with everything. Like, everything.
He must have a strong praying grandmother.
Right?
Like, you're not going to go out here embarrassing me, boy.
Got to.
But speaking back to what we were saying about Nicki Stan. So apparently Nicki Minaj released a graphic. She's supposed to be coming out with, I guess, 2 songs on Thursday. One called Chun Li, and I forget what the other one's called. And I'll repeat what I said in the group chat, and it is that, if what the alleged reports are that she pushed her releases back so she wouldn't eclipse Cardi, she better come with fucking flames. Because if she come with some weak shit,
good luck, everybody.
Because
I want to believe that rumor. It would be nice if it's true, because
my nigga sense is like, I don't know, sis.
No, I think
because you know how Nicki is.
They figured out after every single she was dropping was like hitting top 10, and they was like, we better chill. Like, I don't think she was like, oh my god, I love what Cardi is doing. I'll wait till she released her debut.
Right. Because that, in conjunction with the fact that everything that Nicki released before she went on that hiatus was dumpster juice. And it was like, okay.
And then coming off the heels of the shit with Remy.
Right.
So,
which
go ahead, Ken.
Let me just say, I'm really disappointed in Remy. I thought she would capitalize on that much better.
Thing.
What did I say? Did I say it on Retro Ramblings?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I was like, I don't know. I at this point, I'm kind of like on the fence with Remy. I'm waiting to be proven wrong, but I feel like we got scammed. Like the Remy that was there before.
Remy's album way before we even got Cardi B's.
Right. And not no single with no Chris fucking Brown. Like, what the fuck?
Like, especially not called Melanin Magic or what the fuck ever.
Like Remy girl, what you doing?
Keep it.
She don't know. That's what makes me sad. She don't know.
I want her to get away from Fat Joe.
Agreed.
She's stuck in his orbit, and that's sad.
I mean, I
that's so
understand
sad.
Papoose is a good husband and taking nothing away from their relationship. But business wise, she needs a real go-getter for a manager. She don't have that. There's no reason Remy should be. She's on Love and Hip Hop. She had a holiday special, and all we got was a single with Chris Brown screaming like he was having PMS cramps.
Don't forget the single with Lil' Kim mumbling like she eating hot grits.
Still ain't heard that damn song, and don't play it through.
Yes, do yourself a favor and don't.
Keep it.
You know, upset the baby.
Yeah, she don't like trash music.
Speaking of, since Curtis brought it up, and speaking of scams, we're gonna say this later in the show, but while we're here, so young runner up for scam of the century. So Tyrone Hankerson is preparing to sue Howard University back.
University he loves.
Right. He is planning to sue the university back.
That's my type of carrying on.
I mean, to be honest, if at first you do succeed, scam again.
Yes.
I am thoroughly pleased with how that young man runs his scam. He's the one that needs to be selling books and ebooks and manuals on Twitter. Because a lot of those folks scams just fall really, really flat.
Listen, this is the remix to Scammission right here.
I feel like he needs to
Mama rolling that GoFundMe, got everybody wishing.
with my mustard blazer on.
I feel like him and Designer need to collab on something. I don't know what.
Instead of calling it Panda, call it Scammer.
Wow. Scammer.
Yep, I see it.
Bang, bang. Oh my god.
I hate you motherfuckers, and I love y'all at the same time. But yeah, he planning to sue the school because apparently the school leaked his information. So he's suing them back for more than what it was, Curtis. We were talking before the chat. What, more than double from what he scammed the school out of?
No,
well,
suing them for like $10 million.
Yeah, all the reports I saw said 10 million.
You're trying to 20 up on him, like it is.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, y'all want to release my information? I'm taking all of you. Might as well close Howard down. I want all of it. It all belongs."
You know how many people ain't gonna have dorms next year if he win that lawsuit?
Listen, he win that lawsuit. The lunch ladies ain't gonna have no jobs. It's
right. Somebody Mima that make the good potato salad ain't finna have no job.
Well,
that don't make no damn sense. But hey, get your coinage.
Get your scammage.
Yeah. I don't think I would say secure the bag, but I don't think scamming qualifies as securing the bag. We need a term for that.
No, that's swiper, no swipe in the bag.
Right. Right. But yeah, he's suing the school back for $10 million because they leaked his information. According to him, according to his lawyers, according to his lawyer, he says his life has been turned upside down.
Oh, I'm completely sure it has.
Well, yeah.
In a statement,
getting $500,000 in financial aid that you weren't supposed to get should definitely turn your life upside down.
While you were probably allegedly gleefully sending emails telling people that there was no more money for their grants and financial aid.
Yeah, he told the Medium in a very vague statement, but he told the Medium, I went year-round from fall semester to spring semester and even summer. There are details in there that are inaccurate contextually. The money that was awarded to me was under the discretion of university officials who have the authority to make those decisions.
I don't care if he went all 3 semesters. It does not amount to $500,000 in financial aid.
Right.
And that's that on that.
Right.
Right. You getting 60,000 per semester and shit. Like,
some
like,
in the book ain't clean.
Exactly. Like, lie to yourself. You can't lie to us.
Right.
And the fact that he got a $60,000 refund for one semester, like, I know you're lying, sir, and that's cool. You got to stick with the story so that you don't end up in jail. But like, I don't dislike the education that takes place at HBCUs. I think they are priceless. I don't think they're comparable to what you get at PWIs, but their systems are so prehistoric. Just the way that they handle business and like financial aid and housing, and it's so terrible. Like, how didn't the system just send up big red flags everywhere? Like, this person is getting a $60,000 refund check, and it don't cost that much for one semester of school.
right. That's like 3-4 semesters worth of money, and that's a refund, meaning they paid for the semester on top of that.
Correct.
Like, definitely no system of checks and balances. I'm just like,
speaking of checks and balances, this statement from his lawyer. Tyrone had no control over any decisions made. He was a student. What's more troubling to me is that Howard has not come out and apologized to this young man for leaking his records and accusing him of stealing money.
Get out of here.
That is a terrible statement. He need to fire that lawyer. Shit.
Right?
That is awful.
Right? It's like, no, it's not alleged, sir. Like, he did this. Like, what are you doing?
Like, but in what world do you antagonize the institution that's giving you such leniency?
Right. But that whole statement, you know what that statement sounded like to me? That whole statement was, wow.
Yeah. Wow. You got me.
Really? Wow.
Really? Wow.
You gonna believe records over what I say? Wow.
Right. You gonna believe me on Instagram with a professional photographer in slippers and a messed up blazer over my integrity? Wow.
You know, good luck everybody, because that statement, oof.
Right.
That statement says I'm guilty.
Right.
Right. That nigga did it.
But I'm still gonna try to finesse.
Right. I'm gonna try to scam. I scammed the school. Now I'm gonna scam the legal system. But so, you know, good luck, everybody. Good the hell luck, everybody.
Good luck, Hanky Pank and Howard. Good luck to all of them.
May those $1,000 slippers you was wearing be some cushion. Shit go wrong.
Right.
Listen, this
may the scams be ever in your favor, I guess. I don't know.
This motherfucker was on Instagram with a filter and his ankles out. Boy. Woo. All right, good again.
Just hopping around and shit on cobblestone roads.
Right.
Getting photographed in there.
Was on the phone in the MacBook in the coffee house, looking like a Wake Up Now poster.
Hanging off of light poles and shit.
Hermes messenger bag and shit. Listen.
I want to know who was the fucking photographer. How much he was paying the fucking photographer?
Listen,
when you scam your school for $500,000, shit, you could get Derek Blanks, shit.
Right.
You could get the nigga from Next Top Model.
I was about to say
who did the tarantula shoot with Eva.
Shit.
But yeah, so moving right along. Speaking of millions, so Black Panther has officially passed Titanic in the box office
in the U.S.
Right, in the U.S. We have to be specific, but yes, and it continues to break records. It broke the record. What was it last month? Where it surpassed Avengers for the highest grossing superhero movie ever.
Yes.
In all honesty, Titanic was not that good of a fucking movie.
Titanic was a comedy to me.
Whoa! What the fuck we not gonna do is slander Titanic on this here show?
It's been 84 years.
I'm playing. Lying my ass off.
Listen,
fighting into that shit. Let's go. Let's do it.
Listen.
Everything wrong with white people today.
Yes.
You can sit in Titanic.
Let me tell y'all.
When I remember getting to the part, I was like, "Ooh, these white people finna die." Woo woo. And then I was like, "These motherfuckers is gonna make the black people play them out to death. You gonna make the black band sink with the ship, and you okay, you bitch.
Yeah,
you bitch, you."
Let me tell y'all how I had to cuss somebody because I saw Titanic in the theaters. Don't ask why. I don't know what was going on in my life at the time.
It's fine. It's fine.
But I went to see it in the theaters. And when people started dying, I started laughing.
Know that sex in that car stank.
Right? It was smelling like Badusi.
Listen, I never fast forwarded some shit so quick. I was like, ugh, her hand on the glass, all sweaty and fuck, bitch. Listen, nope.
Right.
And that was back when they didn't bathe as much. But yeah, the particular part where when I had to cut somebody out, the part where the ship was going down and the propeller came out and people were falling and hitting the propeller when they were falling, that shit was funny to me. And this Caucasian lady turns around and she's like, "I can't believe that you're laughing. There was real people." I was like, "Bitch, that's gonna be you if you don't shut the fuck up and turn the fuck around." White people are something else. I'm like, this is a fucking movie.
Right.
That happened to real people. I was like,
"Ma'am,
are you stupid?"
Ma'am.
I was like, we can recreate this with these theater seats if you don't shut the fuck up. Oh. I was like, what the fuck, bitch? Are you stupid? I'm like, I paid my money. If I want to laugh in this fucking movie, I'm going to laugh. That shit was funny.
He was like, I am just miffed that you will laugh at something.
She was like, I never. I'm like, bitch, just because one of your ancestors that hit that propeller, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
It's my reparation shit.
Right. Yes. This is true.
Yes. Laughing at you, funky bitches hitting that goddamn propeller.
But yes, it is a fucking movie. It's not that deep. You will be okay, white.
Like, we know the real story of like, girl, shut those stupid ass up. This sensationalism. You white, you should know all about that.
Hello.
The way y'all whiteness work.
Right. Watch whiteness work. That was Pete Carcassady then, at friend. She had you fucked up.
Oh, truly, truly.
And we only give a fuck about real white people. You think I'm gonna give a fuck about a movie?
Right.
Are you okay? No, the fuck you not.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the white bitch sitting in front of me fussing at me right now. So what's really good?
What are we talking about here? But yeah, shout out to everybody. Like, listen.
Shout out to Ryan Coogler. He fucking did that.
Yeah, he did. He gave us theater.
He gave us more. He gave us more than we realized we even needed.
Right.
Truly.
Right.
One thing about Black Panther, though, I want to get y'all. I don't know if y'all seen it. Get y'all opinion. So, some of the reports coming out of China, are saying people are saying they didn't like the movie because it was too black, and da 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 da. But then I saw something else that was like, most people are not saying that. It's like one or two people, and they acting like the whole country is saying it.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's
sensationalism.
50 people got the internet there, and 2 of them said they don't like it, so it looked like a much bigger impact than it actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it reminds me?
That's all it is.
Oh, I mean to cut y'all, Bianca.
No, I was saying that's all it is. It's just people who don't realize, things about like proportions and ratios and shit like that. So
yeah, you know what it reminds me of a little bit. It reminds me of like them hotel niggas that'll do some shit, that'll say some shit like, these black feminists is trying to boycott what that shit was, Birth of a Nation or whatever the fuck. And you ask them like, okay, well, where are these black women that's talking bad about the movie? And then they either can't produce the receipts, or they'll show like maybe 1 or 2 people that had something bad to say about it. And it's like, so this ain't really a thing. You just trying to sensationalize it and make it a thing. Oh, okay, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's
accurate.
Yeah, because like you said, because Curtis went that. Because I saw that and I was like, because my first mind is like, well, that I could see it because there's some level of anti-blackness, around the world in general, right? But then I was like,
but I'm like, they wouldn't even waste their time going to see it,
right? And my nigga, like in the words of you, my nigga sense kicked in. It's like, well, hold on now. Do y'all have proof of this? I mean, do y'all have receipts?
Didn't it break records everywhere open though? Like,
yeah.
So it's kind of like,
I mean, it didn't do as well in China, and that's what they say. They kind of have a history of anti-black, but that was to be expected. Like no one was expecting China to be like, oh yeah, we here for the niggas. So, right. But to take one or two people that you interviewed on the street that were like, oh, it was too black, and act like that's the sentiment of the entire fucking country, like let's calm down and stop being ridiculous.
Right.
Like y'all just desperate to try to bring this movie down in some way. We're like, well, it broke all these records, but it ain't did it in China. Like, okay, but in the grand scheme of things, who gives a whole fuck?
Right. We're not going to cancel China over this. Like that's not the conversation that we're having.
And it doesn't take away from the achievements of like it still has made like $1.3 billion everywhere else. So,
right.
I think we're good. Thanks, China.
Like everything is a surplus now. Like at this point, it's like, if you didn't like it, okay.
Right.
We're in the green, so we don't care what you're talking about.
Right. Your bad. But so, speaking of Black Panther in the MCU, me and Bianca were planning to talk about this before when the first trailer, well, not the first, but the second trailer popped up, but Bianca wasn't. We decided not to because Bianca wasn't as familiar with the MCU at the time. But nigga, we are not less than 2 weeks away from Infinity War.
Something like that.
Yes. So
I got some catching up to do. Fuck.
It's fine. It literally is fine. It literally is fine because Space Depot is coming through and everything's going to shit.
Oh, everybody gonna die.
Everybody
except for Spider-Man and Black Panther for sure, but everybody else
because they still.
Thanks for ruining the movie for me, guys. Thanks.
Great. We don't know for sure. But
no, we don't know for sure. That's speculation.
Fine. This is fine.
Yes, it's fine.
I'm carry on.
Speculation.
Yeah,
speculations will arise. But you gotta be smart about it.
Is Doctor Strange gonna be in this one?
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not dying.
Literally everybody is in it. Like I can't think of anybody who's been introduced to the universe that's not going to be in it.
Right.
Except for Nick Fury. He been laying low for a while, so I wonder if he gonna pop back up in this.
We ain't seen Nick for a good minute. We ain't seen Nick since Ultron?
Yeah.
When he had to go on the run, getting shot the fuck up. Listen, they was trying to take that black man down.
Right. I thought Samuel Jackson nigga sense. I thought he was gonna break character. Like, I'm tired of you motherfuckers.
I mean, to be honest, it's kind of woven in, just depending on what's going on in the movie.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, so I watched this, like, I guess a compilation where they put all of the leaked movie clips or trailers together. So it's like 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering because we know just from looking at the trailers that a significant portion of the movie is set in Wakanda.
Correct.
I'm wondering if Black Panther 2 is going to be centered around like rebuilding Wakanda after the Infinity War.
I can see
it.
And then like the new villain comes and tries to take advantage of the weakened state of the country.
I can see it because especially with Wakanda being opened up to the world now, because I mean, again, Space Depot gonna come through and they ain't got no choice but to open it up. Shout out, speaking of the trailer, shout out to fucking Okoye.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say shout out to Okoye, Shuri, and M'Baku because they like right in the mix of everything.
Right.
Like even the iconic running scene. Although for Ultron they did that weird jump thing
when they went to the base. Yeah.
Did y'all see? Not to change the topic too much, but did y'all see where that one performative allyship white dude tried to like Photoshop Black Panther onto like the movie poster and like make it super big? Everybody was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, we know who the main guy like in this franchise is and was going to be from day one.
Yeah,
and all the shit was made so long ago. Like, good job, good effort, and all, but no, go the fuck away. Stop it.
Yeah. I mean, it was just unnecessary.
I hope they get some fighting lessons.
That's what I said when I talked about Black Panther. Like
my princess, give us some fighting lessons.
She needs some hand-to-hand combat.
Shuri is gonna be like Batman cranked to like 1,000, but in a good way, because she's gonna be able to invent shit to help the squad out without needing time to plan. Like all these niggas say about Batman, anytime you put him in a contest against anybody. Shuri's gonna be like, oh, you need a XYZ? Boom, done. Like with the shit that's around her. Like,
knowing Shuri, she'll probably already have it.
Right.
Right, because she got Tony Stark all the way fucked up.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, but Okoye was like right there in the midst with the rest of the top Avengers.
Right. Did we did uninvite Nick Fury to this party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. I was looking at it, and there's that
I mean, not Nick Fury, Iron Fist. We uninvited Iron Fist to this party, right?
Oh, they're not part of the film part. They're only on the Netflix.
Yeah, okay. Because Iron Fist was so goddamn weak.
But they need to uninvite him from the Netflix. Like, just scrap it.
They need to get Jessica Jones a bath. And some new Old Navy Rockstar skinny jeans.
She always looks like she's doing meth, and it's upsetting me.
It's appropriate.
Yeah, well, yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah,
it kind of is.
I said that out loud. I don't care. Come fight.
Well,
and if you fight like Iron Fist, you go get your ass beat for real. Because that shit was terrible. I was looking at that and I was like, so Iron Fist, who supposed to have grown up doing martial arts, these are the fight scenes out. Anyway, it's not about her. The part where Doctor Strange was being like tortured by that dude from the Black Order. I looked at it quickly and I was like, what the fuck is Voldemort doing in this? Twins. They look exactly that's the same face.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I see it. See where you're going with, friend. But yeah, so pretty much we can all assume that the niggas that's been there the longest, which is Cap, Iron Man, and Thor, they, if not gonna die, get at least critically injured.
Yeah, like they're gonna be incapacitated because they finished their 3 movie arcs. So
pretty much everybody that's made a 3 movie arc, you can go.
And if you don't even have a 3 movie arc, like you ain't even started one, then you definitely are up for grabs.
Yeah, because Vision up out of there.
Yeah, Sister Mary Vision gonna have to go. Right. The Vision ain't no Vision.
Right.
Ain't no more Visions.
Ain't no more Vision. I am legally blind.
Yeah, it's gonna be blind. Stevie Wonder.
Right.
I don't know if y'all saw it. Like I said, this was like, I don't know if it was leaked footage. I don't think it was part of a trailer, but the Guardians of the Galaxy, like at the part that they show where Star-Lord was telling Groot to put whatever like a game away and Groot was getting sassy. So after that part, like they're flying and then Thor like hits their windshield. And so they bring Thor in and Drax and Gamora are like lusting over him. Like Drax is like, no, Star-Lord was like, who is this guy? And Drax was like, no, you're a guy. This is a man. This is a muscular man. And then Gamora was like touching his muscles and stuff. And I was like, oh, so y'all just gonna lust? I was like, oh, I'm kind of here for this.
Right.
But like I said, I don't know if that, I want to say that was like leaked footage. I don't think it was part of any trailers. because I hadn't seen it. I was like, so y'all just gonna openly lust after? Okay, I mean, I kind of get it.
If that's a leak scene, then that might be a little bit after that Space Depot come on their ship and whoop Thor ass, and he probably won't even kill him, but just throw his ass.
I think it's after, because from what I saw,
because if you saw that and they just happened to land on the windshield.
Yeah, he was just flying in space and he hit that windshield.
Yeah,
because it looked like, from what I saw, it looked like Loki betrayed Thor yet again.
Of course,
Thor is like a glutton for punishment when it comes to Loki, but I want to say like Loki gave Thanos
the
Tesseract, yeah, and then Thor was getting his head squeezed like a little grape.
Yeah.
Woo! I can't wait.
Right? Listen.
I got to get my mind right though, because I foolishly made plans to see it like on the Thursday that it comes out, and I don't like crowds, and I especially don't like movie crowds.
Right? Because people are trash.
So pray my strength. I don't want to have another Titanic moment.
Right?
Because this time it's gonna be plenty of white folk. Black Panther. It was like, all right. I mean, it's a little salt in the pepper, but it's mostly niggas.
Right.
Infinity War.
It's gonna be everybody.
No, Infinity War gonna be predominantly white.
Yeah.
And those white people finna come dressed up like Iron Man and everything else. Smelling like Cheetos. They gonna stink though.
They gonna be in there throwing their nacho sauce when their favorite character get killed.
When Iron Man died, it's gonna be a celebration.
What's going on with you, Iron Man? Why you had to die on me, Iron Man? Can he be in the movie just to say that?
You know what? It won't happen, but I'll allow it. It will be hilarious. As soon as he say that, he can die.
Right. Yeah. What's going on with you, Iron Man? Why did you have to yunk? Right. And that ends Terrence Howard's screen time.
Right.
Rightfully so.
Because that's all we need, because we don't know her.
Listen, I just want to say this real quick. I haven't watched Empire. Like, I didn't even finish the first season, but I was watching something on TV and they were bombarding me with commercials about Empire. And I just, for anyone who's still, what the fuck is going on that show? Like, what the fuck is how did y'all get from talking about music and having this musical dynasty and homegirl getting out of jail from 17 years? Like, I looked at, how did it turn into Misery?
Listen. Empire is a shit show. Let me tell you. So I was like, all right, so last, let's say, I think I was pregnant last time I watched it, but I had binge watched it. And I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? Now these niggas is trying to open up a casino. The son then married the dad's ex, and they done had a baby, but the mama, the daddy done adopted the baby, and the grandma crazy than the motherfucker, and the dad got blew up in the car bomb. I was like, okay. Then he woke up and had amnesia. I just clocked out. I was like, I don't have no patience for no dumb shit. Yeah. Niggas ain't saying one fucking song.
This is a lot.
I looked at those previews and this Demi, I don't know where the fuck they got Demi Moore from.
Where the fuck did Demi Moore come from?
And this nigga is chained to a table, and then he was chained to something else in a different. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
What's so pathetic about that though is that the show on TNT Claws, they did that in their first season before Empire did it. And so I was like, this is cheesy, because one of the characters on Claws, the drug dealer, they thought he was dead, but they some crazy white bitch found him and chained him to a bed and nursed him back to health and used him for sex. And I was like, okay, Empire, are y'all the fuck okay?
No, the fuck they are not.
No. I think we got our answer there.
I'm like, I just Lee Daniels, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I just, because I've literally not seen anything from I want to say maybe 2 episodes before the season finale of season 1, and now I'm seeing these previews, and I'm like, how the fuck did you get from there to here?
I honestly want to say, like, I'm not even being funny, but like, I know Monique be like having these meltdowns of when she don't get booked for jobs and shit.
When she don't get her way.
Sometimes you got to really count your fucking blessings, because I'm not even being funny, but like right now, I love Taraji, but she's on a string of like losses right now. Like Empire's ratings are sucky right now. Proud Mary did horrible. I heard Acrimony wasn't that great. Like,
I mean, I heard Proud Mary wasn't good either, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I heard Proud Mary was terrible. Acrimony wasn't good. Empire not doing good. Like, sometimes you just got to be really happy that your name is not attached to some more mediocre bullshit. Because Empire started off really strong. I was like, you know what? This is going to be fire. And then I was like, okay. They turned the gay guy into a drug addict. And I was like, how many more afflictions? Like, why do he have to be the drug addict? Like,
right, like he already gay with a daddy that don't accept him. Like, damn. I mean, it just looked like Empire went the route of Glee, and I don't know, but just more dramatic. I was gonna say more dramatic and worse.
The acting is not good at all. Like, and seeing actors that you know are halfway decent to good actors looking the fuck stupid, it's like, wow. Like, come on, Demi Moore, really?
Right.
Like, G.I. Jane is looking like a terrible fucking actress. I was like, whew, man.
And it don't seem like, because remember at one point, everybody was clamoring to be on Empire. Yes. Every musician, every artist. And now.
Shit, I wasn't clamoring to be on Empire. I was clamoring to build my own empire. Bitches.
And then you get blown up in the car. Like, okay, well, so much for that. I don't know. I don't know how we got on this tangent, but I had to get that out.
Empire. I wasn't trying to be on no goddamn Empire. Look at me.
Yo, speaking of those head ass tweets that people used to say, it was a nigga on Twitter today that said that it was some nigga. I don't know who the fuck he was. It's not important, but some nigga on Twitter today said that a world full of Cardi B's, but nobody trying to be an A. Boy,
what?
If to the nigga that said that, if you ever happen to come across this podcast, boy, fuck you.
What is that even supposed to mean?
Right? Like nigga.
So is this like a play on school grades? Everybody want to be a B, but nobody want. You know what, my nigga? I'll beat you the fuck up.
Yeah, yeah. Have a tall glass or shut your dumb ass up.
I mean that from the depths of my soul. I will beat you the fuck up.
Like, what?
Because I do got hands on deck for you.
Like, if you gonna make a joke, if you're gonna fuck around exponentially.
I'm not even trying to be funny, but if I could be a Cardi B, keep your A.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The other thing that
if I could go from the pole to 7 figures, we don't have nothing to talk about.
No. Go from the pole to co-hosting the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Not guesting, co-hosting.
Go from my name is Cardi B, but I run this shit like cardio. Yeah, that was heat.
I was gonna say I'm so sick of seeing that on fucking Instagram.
This Cartier shit was bad, like just objectively bad. Like it was the worst.
I want it to die.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? I curiously, I'm here for it because it's a diversion from the usual, which is the Drake caption. I was so sick of Drake at one point. Those fucking captions.
Drake is.
Yeah, he came with the What About Me song, aka Nice for What, which is a good song. I'm not gonna sit here and like besmirch the song itself, but
here's the thing:
is it a good song?
I like it.
I like the song, but this is how I feel about established artists like Drake. You way too into your career. You've had far too many albums and such to be like trying to spoon feed people singles. Give us a project or shut the fuck up. We don't need a single from Drake every 2 to 3 months. We got God's Plan, and then months later we get Nice for What, and months later another single. Like either drop the project or shut the fuck up. Like right, that's all I ask for. I'm not asking for a lot from the Beige Bandit.
The Beige Bandit, hilarious. But yeah, that's I really don't have much to add, but
although I will say I do like the God's Plan starts playing meme. I love that shit.
Good look,
and you know me, Jeremy. Like across 2 different identities, I hate memes in general, but I love a good meme.
Yes, you do.
And that shit is so good.
Fair. But speaking of identities, so we talked about this a long time ago when it first happened. But this is more of like a update and what how tragedy can impact people. So NBA
player.
This article has star, but that's being really generous. NBA player Reggie Bullock has been honoring his sister, his murdered trans sister, by being by using his platform to be an ally for LGBTQ activism. Following the murder of his transgender sister, Mia Henderson, Detroit Pistons forward Reggie Bullock is using his platform as an NBA star to promote trans awareness and acceptance. Henderson, 26, was found stabbed to death in Baltimore, July 2014. Bullock has said she was beaten so badly beaten that the police could not initially identify her body. Bullock, who recently met with representatives from GLAAD and Athlete Ally, hosted a Pride Night at Detroit's Little Caesars Arena to affirm his support for the LGBT community and share his sister's story. Well, a few quotes from him. He said, "Just the impact that she had on my life and the happiness that she had being herself always stuck with me, even when she left." And it's really about what you believe and what you stand for. He said he has Mia's name and LGBTQ tattooed on his leg. He says, "I think if my sister wasn't a part of that community and nothing like this totally ever happened, I still feel like I'll probably be able to use my platform to uplift that community," he says. So
doing so good for so long. I know, like, let me not diminish the impact of the things he's actually doing. I don't want to be that person. I feel, and I got proof of this, that things that you're not next to, you tend not to care as much about. And so there's no need to, like, well, even if my sister wasn't trans, I'd probably still care about that solves nothing. Because, this is the situation as it is. You have a trans sister who was violently taken from your family. And I'm not saying that the fact that she died is like, it's more the fact that she lived. And it sounds like, by all accounts, he accepted her in her life as well, which is dope and also like not all that common because we know that trans people often get shunned by their families for being trans. But I don't know. I am, broadly speaking, vastly in favor of his support of the LGBT community. I'm glad that he's on board. I'm glad that, he's another person we can count on, an invisible person that we can count on in the seemingly ceaseless, eternal fight for LGBTQ equality, justice, liberty, and what have you. So good on him. Good on him overall. Not going to sit and dissect and say, problematic canceled over and over again about him because it's not true. He's a net positive in this struggle for equality and justice and fairness. So,
and unfortunately, to have it in the article here, unfortunately, the person that killed his sister was acquitted on all charges.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Like, no punishment for leaving someone dead. That's okay.
Right. I saw this on speaking of someone I saw this on Raquel Willis's page. She's been on the show before. Very prominent trans woman, black trans woman, trans activist. I saw this on her page, and she was speaking on it, and obviously I can't speak for, and I'm not going to attempt to. Just when I retweeted her, she was said, "This is if cis people want to become allies, this is one way to go about it." So, that's So yeah, you know, may Reggie continue to use his platform for the greater good.
Indeed. And hopefully other players in other leagues catch on. And I hope that statement that I made in terms of things you're not next to, you don't care about as much, I hope that gets proven wrong. I hope that some players who don't have a trans relative just see the virtue in what it is that he is doing with his, his voice and his opportunity, and jump on board because it's the good and just thing to do. This is my hope. So,
agreed.
Yep, I agree.
So, so with that, we're going to move in to our next segment, our monthly, our Bring It Back segment, where we, if this is your first time listening, a Bring It Back is a monthly segment we do usually at the first of the month, but sometimes niggas get lazy. It's fine. Where we go back and revisit an album that is at least 10 years of age or more. And we, review it, talk about the nostalgia, what it meant to us at the time, and our favorites and some of our favorite songs on the album. And for this month, we chose and decided we will revisit Ashanti's self-titled debut album, Ashanti. It was released on April 2nd, 2002 by Murder Inc. Records and Def Jam Recordings. Let's see. It debuted at #1 on the U.S. Billboard 200 and top R&B / hip hop album charts within first week of sales, with over 500,000 units sold. That was the biggest first week sales for a debut female artist at that time. It was certified triple platinum.
Whoa, what?
Right, now that I did not know.
Yeah.
Right, that I did not know. And it earned Ashanti 3 Grammy nominations for Best New Artist, Best Contemporary R&B, and Best Female R&B Vocal Performance at the time. And it also was ranked. It also ranked
100 emoji.
Yeah, speaking of, it ranked number 100 on top 200 albums of the decade. So, yeah.
That is a lot of accolades for somebody who can't sing.
Right?
So why was I just about to say this is where she should have got off the bus?
Right.
Like, she should have took her accolades and left.
Right.
Because I was in high school with this. When did this come out?
2002. I was finishing high school when it came out.
I was a senior in high school, and like
02, represent.
This when I was like being quote unquote fast and like trying to date older niggas, but it didn't work in my favor because my mother didn't play that, and she almost beat that nigga ass and put him in jail. But anyways,
shout out to White Diamond.
She don't play that shit. But this was like this album had all the cunts for breakups, and I'm gonna be honest. So like earlier in March, me and Mike had this real petty argument, and like I blasted this in the car like on repeat, like over. I played over on repeat because that's just how petty I was being. And he was like rolling his eyes, like, okay, like who the fuck gives a fuck about you playing Ashanti over and over again? And then like when I saw him like bob his head to the shit, it pissed me off, so I cut it off. And I was like,
energy.
No, this is not what this is about. But I don't remember any other song Ashanti had that wasn't on that album.
You don't remember Foolish?
This was
No, I mean I don't remember any other songs from like albums after that.
Oh, gotcha. Right
yeah, like didn't she have like two or three albums or some shit?
Yeah. She had like 4 or 5.
She had plenty of albums.
She's had a lot of albums.
That's why we said she should have got off the bus on that first album.
Yeah. After this, it was Chapter 2. She had a Christmas album.
Oh baby. Oh wait, that's the thing she says in all of her fucking songs. I'm not differentiating anything right now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm wondering because
who was she allegedly mistress to? Was it Ja Rule or was it Irv Gotti?
Yes.
Right. I think it was Irv though.
Yeah. It was Irv.
That's why she got such good music on that first album.
Oh.
After Irv Gotti's wife was not with the shits, like you see the decline in the quality of music. Then she just wasn't on Murder Inc. anymore. And then she was with Nelly. And then I don't know, guys. Then she did that dance routine on the floor on somebody's talk show.
Oh, yeah. She did that coochie scoop.
Yeah. Go title. No title.
Ashanti's a beautiful woman, but she cannot sing.
Yeah, like, she is gorgeous.
Said.
She's gorgeous and she ran track and she got those track legs.
Yeah. She got body.
Now,
pretty.
I have to say, she for whatever reason.
You got them baby teeth though, like her adult teeth never came in.
Well, you can't have everything.
There.
I mean, baby teeth make more. You know what? Let me not say that,
Curtis.
Say it.
Save it for our message.
Oh, anyway, I'm probably in the minority because I didn't realize until Jeremy told us this was gonna be the album that I had never listened to it. So because I take my appearances on other people's podcasts seriously, I went ahead and I listened to it, and you know, not everything is for everyone, and I just did not like it. It's not for me. And I remember why I didn't listen to it, because I hated I hated Foolish. I still hate Foolish. I still hate Unfoolish, but a little less than Foolish. I hate the chorus of Baby. I was exhausted by all the samples. Most of the songs she sang.
She got a whole hell of a lot of samples on this.
Yeah, she sang all of the songs the exact same way, so everything felt flat to me. I didn't enjoy it. I can see how people would have enjoyed it, especially at the time. But I was a senior in high school. I too was a senior in high school when this came out, and I was like, "Fuck this shit." And so there were only 3 songs that I liked on the album. Outside of that, I was like, "Wow, this is extremely not for me." But good luck to everyone else. And good luck to her. I mean, she got the accolades. I won't take that away from her, obviously. But I listened to that and I was like, I mean, I don't know if it's like the difference between 2002 and like 2018 years.
It definitely is.
Because I listened to that shit and I was like, what in the whole entire goddamn fuck?
When I go back and listen to it now, it's certain songs. Like literally, I think it's just Over. But like, if I listen to the old album, it like was an album at the time for teenagers.
Maybe like, that's it. Well, not me as a teenager, because like I said, I didn't like. I hated. I despised Foolish. Everybody be like, "Oh," I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." Hate that shit. But anyway, those are my thoughts on Ass Ashanti.
Oh my god, my favorite song on this album when it came out was Movies.
Yeah. The only reason I knew about that song is because somebody was trying to be fast with me and they were like, "Oh, you should listen to this song." And I was like, "Okay, I like this song." And I didn't listen to anything else except for that song. And they were like, "Well, I know you don't like Ashanti, but listen to this song." And I was like, "Okay, you did me a service. You might could get the draws." I liked Rescue. And I like Dreams, and that was it. And that intro, I'm so glad we are out of that era
of
with
intros
the
like that.
long, weird ass previously with Ashanti. It's like, this is her first album. What are you talking about previously? What are we doing here?
She sang 4 hooks for you, and
Right.
like this was for the end of your last compilation album, not for the start of her actual album. Like,
yeah, it was. I was so confused. Murder Inc. was.
A hot ass mess. You go ahead and say it.
Well, I mean, we got some bops. I won't deny that.
We did.
But overall, yeah, it was a hot mess. I mean, but I don't know. Irv Gotti, he never looked like he was trustworthy. Like he looks he looks like unseasoned mashed potatoes. And I was like, you can't trust no nigga that look like that.
He looked like mucus.
He looked like that mucus thing. What's those Mucinex commercials? Yeah, that's him. I agree.
Excellent observation. It
was just something about him, like jigging around in the videos and shit. And I was like, something ain't right with this beige ass nigga. Something ain't right. This nigga, no. He looked like porridge. I don't.
Never change, Curtis. Never change.
He do look like wet cornmeal.
He do.
You know, like when somebody can't fry fish and it like be soggy cornmeal.
He looked like overnight oats.
So Cliff folk, basically.
All right, so let's see. What was the song on this album? Others. Oh no. So I'm not gonna talk about favorites just yet. But yeah, no, I remember enjoying the album when it first came out. And I remember liking it less and less the more I heard of it, I guess. I don't know. And I kind of resettled back on this point where, like, in my older age, the word pop has become, like, not a dirty word as far as music is concerned.
Mm-mm.
And I think I'm able to appreciate it for what it was as a pop album. Now, after the fact, again, because my opening comment when we went to review this was, that's a lot of accolades for someone who can't sing. So,
right. I will, as much as I did enjoy this at the time, I got annoyed with it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the time,
11 when it came out,
that
was it something?
First of all, yes, but shut the hell up.
Whoops.
Second of all, the reason
whoa, spicy on the cast. Okay.
The reason is because with
dead ass, she was like an annoying little cousin when this album came out. You would have been following behind the three of us whining to take us with you. Can I go, please? Can I go with y'all, please? Can I go? I'm telling Mom. I'm gonna tell Auntie. Can I go, please? Y'all go to the store. I got my own money.
First of all, love y'all, but all y'all can go to hell. But anyway, what I'm saying was, with a lot of music,
you tell me.
Right, energy. Love you too, friend. But with a lot of music, obviously, you know I'm a lot younger than my friends. It's fine. But at the time, my dad used to make me burn a lot of CDs for him and make a lot of CDs with this music.
Nah, your dad
oh boy.
pirated.
I'm just imagining the conversation between Pokemon playing Jeremy and his daddy, and his dad going, "Son, give me that new what's her name? Asante, Ashika."
You just imagine a whole.
Girl that borrowed the Notorious P.I.G.B.
Yeah, you just imagine a whole conversation in Valvoline.
Bye.
Yo, the fact that Jeremy is not as old as us, but he sound like our granddad, that shit is wild.
So, this segment has turned into Roast Jeremy Volume 18.
Right. Ain't even got the shit out yet. But anyway, like I was saying.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Young Motor Oil.
Come on, transmission fluid.
Damn y'all. But anyway, he used to make me make CDs for him and shit. And at the time, he loved this shit. And I made the CD for the nigga, and we would be riding in the car going to the store or whatever shit. And this nigga used to play this shit over and over and over and over and over again. And it got to the point where one day we got into a little slight argument because I was like, Daddy, you don't get tired of hearing this stuff? And he was like, shut up, boy, mind your damn business. And I was like, okay, cool.
Heck, young carburetor.
Well,
okay, cool. But whatever. So
the fact that your dad was old listening to Ashanti CD is fucking hilarious to me. Like, that's an argument I expect over some old ass Anita Baker. And
right.
Like, can we please listen to some Ashanti? Boy, shut the fuck up. You don't know good music.
Candace, uncover. Your microphone is covered up.
Oh, yeah. Listen, your pops was about to fade you over Foolish.
Right? Listen. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Wait.
No, listen. You expect that with Anita Baker when you young. Like, Dad, can we please turn on something else? Shut the fuck up. You don't know good music when you hear it. You almost caught hands and feet.
Listen, let me tell you something. It's hilarious you bring up Anita. It's because like around that time I had just made a CD for that nigga with some Anita, some Earth, Wind, and Fire, and all that shit. And I legit was like, Dad, can we listen to that? Because I'm tired of listening to Ashanti. He was like, boy, shut the hell
up. Nah, your pops really had you on LimeWire taking chances on if it was the actual song or not.
Right.
If it was a nigga coming on like DJ 2, like no.
Or that one part of the song that's looped for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Yo,
right?
Well, listen,
I feel like everybody probably got horror stories about fucking LimeWire.
That's what's See, that's what's wrong with the kids now. They don't have to go through that. That
Right.
shit builds character.
I remember like as pirating advanced, I didn't want to take no chances fucking up my home computer, so I just used to go to the campus library before they put all them network administrator passwords and shit on there. I used to pirate music like shit.
Real?
That's real.
And
that reminds me. Okay, this is off topic, but it's funny. That reminds me. We were in high school watching the R. Kelly sex tape on the school computers.
Oh man!
Oh, what a time to be alive!
Right?
We in the home
people huddled around one computer.
Yeah, because I remember that because my homegirl was like, "You ain't seen the video," and I was like, "No." She was like, "Come over here," and I was like, "Oh, I was like, "Oh, he is vigorously eating the booty. Whoa. This is interesting."
When he spent around that cheap office chair, I was like, "Holy shit!"
It was a lot going on, and
it was too much going on.
But anyway, that just what Candace was saying made me think of that. It was like, yes, use someone else's computer. Why not?
Yeah, conduct your filth and your pirating away from home.
But yeah, these new kids, they don't have, like, I remember the first time I ran into that loop shit, my homegirl was like, "Oh, download this Avant song for me." What's the song? Don't say no, just say yes.
Oh my God, yes, and it's just
yes. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that was a whole song until years later. I was like, why the fuck he got this interlude going over and over and over again for 2-3 minutes? And then years later, I heard the full song and I was like, well, ain't this a bitch?
Called your friend up, like, what's up?
Right. Like, bitch, why you didn't tell me? Oh, funky hoe. Got me out here looking stupid, downloading wrong versions and shit. But anyway,
out here looking the fuck stupid.
But like I said, it builds character.
Mm-hmm. What was your first? Before we go into the favorites on this album, what was your first? Candace and Jeremy, what was your first LimeWire mishap? Where you either wanted to put some shit you didn't want, or some shit you ain't had no business having, or like Curtis said, it was a fucked up constant reloop or something?
I think it had to be when I was trying to download Super Ugly by Jay-Z. And like it was a
common.
Like, it was literally not Jay-Z. Like it was literally like some nigga just got on the song on the beat and was like freestyling. And I was like, you motherfucker.
Right.
Because this was during Nas and Jay beef, and like that shit was heated.
Right.
And then I got snuck again and got a loop of Nas's of Ether. Like it was just the beginning of the song, like fuck Jay-Z for like 4 minutes.
Oh,
holy shit!
Right.
Oh,
mine was my sister. My sister wanted me to get her speaker box, the Love Below.
Oh.
And I got that shit, and this was all on her computer, by the way. Got that shit, and that shit downloaded a virus, and she got mad at me. I was like, well, goddamn. I'm like, you told me to get this shit.
Oh, when you do lime wiry.
Right.
I got so my guy got story is a story in 3 parts. The first time I was at my friend's house and he had just got 56K, and one of the kids who was over at the house at the time was like, yo, there's this program Napster you could use to get music.
Oh, Napster.
And so this nigga had me look up Lil Bow Wow, because again, we're like the age range in the room is like between 12 and 15. So like Bow Wow, it makes sense. It's topically relevant.
Yeah. Ohio, stand up.
Okay.
No, Ohio, sit your asses back down.
No, we right here. We right here.
No, not when we talking about Bow Wow.
You're right.
Listen, please, we gotta let Bianca finish this story because.
So we got off a Bow Wow song, and I'd be damned if I can remember which one it was. And then years later, I was using WinMX, and I got going for. I was just trying to pull, like, I typed in Tupac Rare into the search thing, and I got so bad. I heard all kind of niggas who sounded like Pac, but I knew wasn't Pac.
This how I know that you are a classy individual, because hood niggas used to call it WinMix. And I was like, what the fuck is WinMix? That was like the shit to download the music. I was like, my God. MX.
All right, I'll say that one pinky out. Sorry everyone. And then my most egregious got was I downloaded No Doubt's Rocksteady off of Merc.
That's what you get.
And every song, so like you look at the track list. I haven't pulled up right now. So like, you know, track 2 is 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Track 3 is 3 minutes and 27 seconds, and you know, track 4 is 4:14, and on it goes. But the loops were the first 20 seconds of each of those songs, up to that exact time limit. So like, it scanned appropriately and everything, but it was in my head. It's only in my head. It's like, oh fuck. Yeah, I got big time on that one. And you're right, I earned that. All right. So now that we had fun with that, let's endure and pull 3 favorites from from Ashanti's debut effort. Jeremy, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start. My 3 favorites from it are Leaving. I just Leaving. I just like that song. I'm sorry. I just like it. Movies, and for my 3rd, I'll probably have to go with Rescue Me. For me, I like the deeper cuts on the album more than I like the singles.
Fair.
So, but yeah, for me, yeah, Leaving, Movies, and Rescue.
Okay, I'll go next. So I'm gonna say Over, Rescue, and Scared.
What's your 3 favorite London? Well, I mean, I only like 3 songs, so I guess that counts. Movies, Rescue, and Dreams. The rest of it, I was like, well, this can go in the garbage, but you know, it is 2018, so
it's been in the garbage, honestly.
To be honest, along with Murder Inc.
Good luck, everybody.
The whole fucking company.
Irv Gotti is built like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
He is.
like a crescent roll.
Built like an end
uncooked one. He is built like an uncooked crescent roll.
Yeah.
So my three, so I have call, and then I have movies, and then extra fucking hipster ass Bianca alert coming. But my third favorite was on only the Japan release. It's called I'm Not Scared. It's actually it's a little bit of a bop. It legit could have been the fourth single on this album if they had released it in the US, but they didn't because they some head asses. So my third favorite song was heard by like 10 people in the United States.
I used to hate when they did that shit. They used to do that a lot. Like, oh, in Japan, we got these editions. And then I'm like, just give us all the fucking music. God damn.
Right?
Yeah, y'all wild.
Got me on eBay trying to look for special edition CDs so I can hear the song that I like because I can't. I'm glad.
Got me on LimeWire just downloading the single and putting the album art on it.
Right. That too. Risking it all on LimeWire. Like, Lord, please don't let this be a virus. My mama gonna whoop my ass.
Listen, your mama be like, you get a virus on this computer, you ain't getting another one. Okay.
Right?
And my parents be like, what's wrong with the computer? I don't know.
This e-machine is over if you fuck this e-machines up.
Oh God, them e-machines.
Oh God, they were so bad. You remember they had that when they, so it was like right around Y2K when they were like, yo, we will upgrade these for you every 2 years forever. And then in 3 years, computers got so advanced that like their motherboards could not handle those updates.
E-machine computers were definitely the Columbia House of computing machines.
Yes, so accurate.
I definitely am looking back and like cackling at how fucking big and bulky computers started out.
Yo.
The fucking monitor would weigh 150 pounds. Like,
right?
God damn.
Like a movie theater projector, the fuck? We have come such a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
In such a short time too, like
such a short time, but we still ain't got no goddamn flying cars.
Right. We still ain't using solar energy. The whole ass sun just like right there. But
it's right there, and
yeah.
And we giving it more access through the ozone than ever.
Just hello.
No, they like, no, coal will work. And we don't need any regulations. We don't care if your breathing air is killing you. Coal will do fine. It will work.
Right. What ecosystem? Ain't no ecosystem.
Listen, I've done whole ass research on how much energy is in the earth that we can use without damaging the earth, and like big business don't give a fuck. They're like, we don't care. We can blow this shit up. Who cares?
Yeah. Right. Be like, I'm gonna be dead in a couple years anyway. It don't matter. Fuck my children, what they inherit. We don't give a fuck.
Right. Yo, Curtis, your favorite saying, they literally are like, good the hell luck, everybody.
Literally. The future generations, good luck to them niggas.
Right. But so
the meek shall inherit the earth in shambles.
Right.
That don't make no sense.
Right. But speaking of not making no sense, but yeah, that'll wrap up our Bring It Back segment, and that'll wrap up. Yeah. Hold on, wait. Candace, you gave your songs, did you?
Yeah, I gave my songs.
Yeah.
Over, Scared, and Save Me or whatever.
Yeah. So, yep, that is it for this episode, niggas. Curtis, Candace, thank you all for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Even though I see you niggas every week, but it's fine.
Thank you for the long-awaited invitation to come back.
Well, I mean, in fairness, we ain't had guests in a long time.
I don't want to hear them damn excuses.
Well, it's fine.
You always got an excuse.
Well, niggas and flies, you be all right. Let's see, you'll cuss me out in the chat. It's fine. You be all right.
That is true.
But make sure you niggas that are listening, y'all, hashtag y'all, make sure y'all are listening to Ratchet Ramblings and also listening to Gay Side Stories. Thank you all for listening to Crown and Collars. Share the show with your friends. Use the hashtag. Leave us reviews and ratings on iTunes, and we will give you a shout out on the air.
No 1-star woes.
No 1-star woes. No, 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 no. But yeah, but thank you all. Bianca, you got anything before we close out?
No.
Yeah. So yeah, hug a trans person and be good to everybody and shit. Yeah, I got nothing. Whatever.
Yeah, me either. So since he is here, Curtis, give us a closing benediction and we're gonna get up out of here.
Closing benediction. Thou shalt scam that much harder when thou gets caught.
Amen.
And
if I stole $469,000 from you, you're not just gonna give me that. I'm going for 10 million more. Know that.
and with that, we will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Holla.
All right. You